2 literally right after I'm done with the video. I just made this. Because the thing is, you know when you get to sign up for Google, verify your account? Yeah, it's stuck with my mom's email and I can't use her phone. She doesn't let me use her phone anymore, so I can't find the code. So now I'm literally can make them like 12-hour long, like 12 minutes. I have to make them like 12 minutes or under. It's been like 13 minutes, but I never went higher than that because I'm not gonna risk it. Just have to do the entire video over again, but okay. Okay, let's continue. So we continue. Meliodas and Bond had the same thing, but we didn't have like that thing that was supposed to protect the entire thing. We just broke it down, aka Meliodas and Bond. I was like, this is pretty cool, but I already saw it all happen. And I just go back, and I made a phone, and I made it actually have connection from the other world, from my world, and be like, what am I going to do now? I just watch some 7 Deadly Sins to see what's going to happen later. To see what's going to happen in Season 2. It became my favorite season, and I'm probably going to do all the parts today and launch them at the same time. Because why not? I love 7 Deadly Sins, and it's like one of my favorite animes, but my favorite anime is that time I got reincarnated as slime. And it's gonna have new special episodes later, so that's pretty cool. Let's continue. I'm also gonna have a sword, which is gonna look like this. Just put it anime style. It's gonna look like this. Last time my sword looked like this, but I'm gonna say it looks like this now. Okay. So after that, after that, we get Bond. We continue. I'm like, yeah, that's King. Don't you see the resemblance? Just make a not, and he's like, that's not King. I'm like, that is King. That is King. And I release some bloodlust. I'm like, that is fucking King. Listen to me. He's like, okay. And then that explosion person. And so, I'm like, I grab King and I'm like, you're coming with us. So he gets some ideas just to go to that Monopolis place that dead people live in. Let you, if you have a loved one that you miss, you can go to that place for like some couple hours, like some couple minutes. We go to that place. Bond again took us there. Instead, Bond wasn't fighting King because I was like, yeah, that's King, and I told King everything what happened. So I took King what happened, and he didn't want to fight Bond anymore. And I even showed him, like, literally sent him to the past and told him not to let anybody see him, so I decided to just put a barrier around him that nobody could see him or interact with him in any way or form, and he just goes through everything, technically no clipping. So he saw what happened, and then he forgave Bond, and we continue on. That explosion girl, he got wrecked by King, and I didn't do anything. I was like, I just made some popcorn, and we were just watching King beat the hell out of her. And I was like, okay, let me just make this straight. Meliodas sells his. Diane's one is like at the fighting festival. I'm confused now. Did the fighting festival come after this? It probably did, so I will do the fighting festival after this. Because I'm pretty sure it did happen after this. Yeah, it did. If it didn't, then I'm gonna watch it again to see what happened after this. So we go to, now I said, the end's one is at the fighting festival. And Bond's one, I don't know where it is. And Meliodas one, he sold it, but Merlin has it now, and she's at Camelot. And so we continue on. I talk to Hawk every single day, so we go to sleep. We still had that party thing, and King still had that talk about you need to use your secret treasure, and after I told him everything, he was like, shame on you. And then we go to the fighting festival. We arrived there. I was like, you really want to mess? And I just gave him a good punch to the face. I didn't put that much power behind it, or his face would literally, his head would have been disintegrated by one punch. I technically made myself One Punch Man in this. What the hell? And I knocked him back a little bit, and I made him fall on the floor. And I was like, I am not a kid. I literally am like 2 feet taller than Meliodas, aka like 2 feet, 1 feet smaller than Bond because he's like taller than the average man. So I'm like an average man, or 2 feet. I don't know the average man's size because Bond is literally like the tallest character. And I'm like, how are you that tall? He's like the tallest character that's not a giant and that's a human. The tallest character that's a human, which technically gives him the right to be the tallest character because he is tall. By normally, the ones that are already tall because they were born like that. He was tall from growing up. These are humans. Humans are not supposed to be that tall. Okay? So, after that, go to Flame Festival. At the end, they decided to just keep me in the end because there was nobody else. So we were like, we gotta put someone back in. And so they put that on some random person, and I just one punched him out of the map. One punched him like across the entire, literally down the pillar thing that we're fighting on. And so, but every other fight goes the same. At the end, I beat the end, so we, aka whoever she was trained by, name, I don't remember. Okay. So I beat her down. I have to fight Meliodas at the end. And when I saw those guys coming with a darkness thing, I literally just made 1,000 spears of darkness and launched it at them, taking both of them down. I was like, well, that's pretty easy. Continue on. And I just punched him in the air, kicked him to the ground, knocked him out. And I was like, I win. I took the thing, gave it to the end. I was like, here, take it. Now we're getting out of here. And that girl never find her sister Elizabeth because we were just like, yeah, we're getting out of here before anything goes on. Okay. The same thing happened about Elizabeth being small. So the fight never happened. Just kidding, it did. This is the green-haired dude that is stronger than him. Just like, he was able to beat Meliodas in that crazy form, which could beat a Great Demon, which is the power level that Interesting had when he turned a Great Demon. So he could probably beat that guy. I'm surprised King was just like, I'll let you kill me if you go defeat that guy. He's like, okay. And after that fight, they tried to steal Elizabeth. I just throw her into Leonis, and I was like, wait, we need to go to Leonis real quick. We gotta do some shit. And so I just make a portal that literally is a bit gigantic, and they can just see like a dark sky above them in Leonis. And we all dropped down and caused some chaos. And I took that green guy out just so we didn't make like those things that killed those many people. Those people. So that didn't happen. A lot of people still survived. So when Great Demon Interesting came up, I was like, I'm going to deal with this. I just one punched him out of existence. Just kidding. I keep him alive just for plot. For plot, okay? I still need a lot of things to go on. I'm just not gonna end it here because even if he doesn't live, he doesn't make the demon blood, the goddess blood into the demon thing, so revive the demons. Then this will be the last episode. So let's continue. So he somehow survived for plot armor. I was like, plot armor, he survived. So he released the demon, same thing happened. And when that guy decided to come, we found Gother. Yeah, we did. Before we went to that place, we found Gother and we were like, don't kill that thing. And I was like, okay, kill it, I don't care. And after he went to full berserk mode, I just one punched out of existence, making it be erased. One punched out of existence like it never existed, no trace. We took Gother, and then we met Merlin and was like, okay, almost full 7 of these sins here. Now time for Escanor. And I'm gonna save Escanor because I don't want Escanor to die. He's my favorite character. I found Golter's heart back. I don't know if Merlin had it. If she had it, I was like, yeah, I'm taking this. I gave it back to Golter. Okay. I gave it back to Golter. So now he has a heart back. And I also gave him back his memories. I literally have every magic type in this. But my main one's darkness because I literally made that cloak out of darkness covering it. So when the guy of truth, he decides to attack the village, I just slap him right back to their hideout, and they're like, "What happened?" Some guy be looking like wearing a black robe just slapped me over here, and they're like, "What the fuck? Yeah, we not dealing with this." And so I was like, "So Deanne's coming with us." So they did that training thing, so we all got a little bit stronger. Bond still went away, but I took him back for a little while, and I was like, "You're coming with us for a little while." Then he got a little bit stronger, than I was like, "Okay, you can continue with the conquest, and I'll be ending it here and making part 3 right after this."